Every technique is dangerous. Jiu-jitsu is inherently dangerous. Every technique can injure somebody or even gravely injure or end a life. It just matters how you do it, how you train. So when I started training in the 90s, footlocks, heel hooks, etc., they were frowned upon. Heel hooks were seen as being way too dangerous. In the last couple of years, people started training heel hooks, and oh surprise, you can train them safely. Necklocks are still today seen as very dangerous, and every time I'm posting about necklocks, I get these angry comments from people, even upper belts, even black belts, who claim that it's just way too dangerous. And I'm like, man, have you not learned how to do it? It's like, oh, you get injuries all over. And I'm like, man, so if you train unsafe, an Americana is unsafe. If I don't know how to do it, if I just, smack it, bam, I'm gonna rip arms and joints every training, left and right. If I don't know how to do a guillotine properly, then that's just ripping. Man, I could injure somebody's throat or neck. So yeah, if I apply a technique, I apply it in a controlled manner, slow enough, and I take responsibility for what's about to happen. So I will let go in training if you don't tap early enough. That's it. And on the other hand, if a technique is applied on me, I tap early enough. There is no sense in waiting. Even when somebody comes for the first time and I teach him the first submission, and I teach Americana as the first submission for very good reasons, I teach them where they need to tap and to never wait for the pain, because pain is maybe already too late, and to never wait until they cannot take it anymore, because it's very much something that you can take to get your arm broken. But it's still gonna be broken regardless. So you just gotta tap early. So I very much do not understand the resentments against necklocks. So if you just have people that just, rip it, or just are too dense to tap, well, how are you training Americana, armbar, guillotine chokes, heel hooks, every technique? I think it's just that those black belts, sometimes it's black belts, sometimes it's real black belts, they just have too much ego to take a necklock serious. They just feel personally offended, personally attacked. They don't want to tap. They're like, yeah, I can take it. And then they injure their neck. And then somebody else is the bad guy just because they couldn't leave their ego off the mat and tap when it's time to tap. Or they just really have idiots. They just rip techniques. Maybe in a way that in Americana just leads to a half injury that just hurts a bit for a while. But even in heel hooks, like, man, that way of training will get ACL tore left and right. So in my opinion, everything is dangerous, and most things are safe if you know how to do it.